So today we got we're kind of on a hill here. We got the Tahoe today. I think I got a couple of other vehicles, but this is what we're going to be using today. Of course, we got the computer here, so we can go. So this is the interior. Pretty nice. It's pretty spacey. I've always liked the Tahoe. Who doesn't like the Tahoe, right? I think back into the memory bank, of course. I think I remember all the controls here. I know the lights. I know how to operate the lights and everything. So, yeah. So, I mean, I've been doing this for over a year now, probably more than 1 year, patrolling and stuff in video game virtualization. But with LSPFR on GTA 5, it's so much more to it. So, for example, back to the computer, I believe it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's J. Or, no, it's not J, it's L. Or is it O? Okay, hang on, let me go back into my files here and look up what the computer setting is. Because it's changeable, but I don't know, it just kind of depends on like what's easiest for you and what menus you have. Certain menus like allow the manipulation of certain keys, and sometimes they can overlap and cause a lot of issues. So I think that was, I don't know, I can't really remember that one. I gotta go look it up. Let me see, CompuLite computer system. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, so whenever we pull someone over or have to look someone's name up, we will do this, and this will pull up their records, and it'll pull up their civil records, criminal records, and their vehicles records to see if they have expired license or tags. I'm sorry, expired tags or anything. If the vehicle is not registered, it will pop up here. And if what do they call it? God, I'm a little dry. It's been a couple weeks since I've played this. It's been probably like over a month now since I played LSPFR. I think our lights are on here. Yeah, I think we have stage 1 lights on for no reason. So obviously that's for pulling over people who are breaking the law. Right there. I know I got another vehicle too. I just kind of want to see. Let's see, show cruiser. Oh, okay. So this is the only one. Yeah. I don't know why the lights aren't really working. The other one. And the other one's the newer one too. I do have the newest Tahoe, or one of the newest ones. I think it's like a 2020. But this is like this one here is like a 2010, and the other one's is like a 2020. The newest one. And that one's really cool because it's unmarked. That's an unmarked unit. I might use it later. It's really cool. I don't want to spoil it now. Obviously, we'll save that for last. But that is really cool. Let me pull this out. Put it back in. It's not like synced right. So sometimes dust gets in here, and obviously that this is the USB for the keyboard and mouse, and it causes like a huge delay. And that's not good for streaming at all. So let's see here. Okay, we should be good to go now. And go ahead and start patrol here. One Lincoln 18 to dispatch. I don't think they got that because I did not program like anything.
This is dispatch.
Okay, they picked it up. Thank God. Sometimes they don't pick it up, so it's like bad. and they're just like, huh? Like, can you repeat that? But as long as they can hear me, that's good. See, like, they'll be like, say it again. So, 1 Lincoln 18 to dispatch. Yeah, sometimes like it's like, and it also depends on how good your mic is too. I know that watching other streamers or just creators in general, because not everyone that plays LSPFR streams. Most people would rather record their video and then upload it. And I know that's with a lot of creators that I follow that play it, because I do follow other creators that play this. They upload their YouTube videos and don't stream it at all. And if they do stream it straight to YouTube, usually. I know a lot of people do that rather than do it to Twitch, but I'm a Twitch streamer, so like I just do it with Twitch. It's been working out so far, so I'm just gonna keep streaming. So we can go ahead and go on duty. I'm gonna be kind of strict tonight, but I'm not gonna be like into like every single thing, you know. Go ahead and, I guess, we can cut our lights off. Oh, there's the lights. There's the lights up top. They're kind of like... Okay, so this goes on. Okay. 1 Lincoln 18, you can show me available for calls.
Roger that. 1 Lincoln 18. Proceed with patrol.
So sometimes we'll get calls, but there has been times where I've played this. Obviously I've played this off stream, and like it'll like a bunch of time will go by where we just don't get any calls at all, and we just patrol, and it will be like, I don't know exactly how much time, but like a lot of time will go by, maybe like a half hour. I think with the longest, I think, was like maybe an hour went by, and I didn't get a single call at all from dispatch at all, which was like just very uncommon. But I mean, it does happen. Definitely does happen. And obviously that means that we have, you know, other units. We have city police, obviously. We're doing a state patrol right now, but obviously, you know, other departments, jurisdictions obviously will have a different amount of traffic in their calls. That's just kind of obvious. Yep. So I can go blackout mode, and that means that all my lights are off for the most part, and really you can't really see that I'm here if you're like upwards of a mile away. You won't really see me sitting here because my lights are off until you like really come up on me speeding, and then that's when I will obviously I will pull you over at that point and engage in a traffic stop. But right now we're just gonna go ahead and head out here, probably to the highway, and do more of the highway. Do the highway more than anything here. I'm just gonna do a quick lights test again, just to make sure everything is all set. Good. That's good enough. Okay, this guy's just sitting here. I don't know if it's because I had my lights on, or I think he stopped because I had my lights on. I don't know. We'll turn down here and follow him about a quarter mile and see like if he's drunk or something, because that was very random. I was kind of far away and I wasn't behind him, so there was no need for him to stop like that. But we'll see here. That was very weird. He is doing the speed limit.
Citizens report a Grand Theft Auto in progress in Sandy Shores.
Okay, so let's see. Okay. So that guy wasn't really that messed up. I think he was just a little bit startled because I had the lights on. And I was going slow. So you gotta think too, like, put yourself in their shoes. If you see a cop car coming and their lights are on but slow, maybe they're just waiting.
Hey, look, it's fuckface!
Maybe they're just waiting for you to like get out of their way and patiently doing so.
Get on that! I didn't forget, don't worry!
Citizens reporting a holdup at Earl's Mini Mart. Units respond code 3. Henry 16. Suspects last seen on foot.
It is going to end in much the same way. And they are suppressing that fact to avoid panic.
Backup needed on Sonora Freeway.
Copy, dispatch. Adam 4 en route. Copy. Officers en route. Queen 2, we are on our way. I see the perp. We're in pursuit.
Motherfucker! You're dead!
Where's the damn backup? Get some backup here, now!
Attention all units. Code 4, no additional officers needed. Attention all units. Code 4, no additional support needed.
Probably way better quality too. Okay, so yeah, he definitely just killed me with a bag of money. So, so now I'm pissed off, and I don't know what the fuck Michael was wearing when we came back. sometimes like when you change character using menu, it just does that. Like it'll give you like a random ass like character, like Michael wearing some like random ass shit. I think every time you click on Michael, it changes his like model changer. Go to story models, go to Michael. Shouldn't take long. And then like it'll show you Michael, and Michael, and then like it'll change you to Michael, and then if you click him again, it'll like give him a bunch of different like fucking outfits and shit. I don't know why it does that, but it just does. Alright, so back on patrol here. Let's go get our vehicle. One Lincoln 18 to dispatch.
10-4, copy that.
See, that time
Medical
didn't.
aid required.
One Lincoln 18. You can show me 10-8. One Lincoln 18 to dispatch. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? One Lincoln 18 to dispatch. Sometimes it does this, guys. I don't know why it does this. And it'll be like, let's say it again. One Lincoln 18 to dispatch.
This is dispatch.
Show me available for calls. You can show me available for calls, please. Why? Do you want me to keep saying it 1,000 times? Show me available for calls.
Acknowledged. 1 Lincoln 18. Proceed to patrol area.
Okay, so it did pick it up that time. So everything's pretty chill out here in Sandy Shores. It's never really like much crime going down. I would say rather like nighttime. That's when you kind of want to like. Now now that was like the break of dawn. Obviously, you got probably like a bunch of like people trying to like plot how they're gonna do whatever it is they're trying to do, whatever it is criminals do for that day. And just as you've seen, as dawn broke, somebody tried to rob a store and got away with it and shot and killed me. So I died this time. So basically, I'm not gonna bother any of these people. They were kind of having a picnic there. But basically what we try to do is we basically try to make it a safe place by talking to people first before we just like downright arrest them. Now, if they're wrong, if they're beating around the bush, then obviously, you know, we'll take a more aggressive approach. If it's like a dangerous area, we take an aggressive approach because we can't really take chances. At the end of the day, we would like to go see our family and lay down in bed and, you know, tuck our kids in at night. We would much rather not have them come look at us in a casket. So some things we do have to be a little mean about, and that's why people are like, oh, well, police are this and that. And, you know, really, we're actually nice people who actually care, and we have lives too. And we've obviously, some of us have been there before, so we know what it's like. Sometimes life is hard. But enough ranting. going out here. I can't believe that guy just shot me while I was trying to, like, I'm trying to pull out my pistol. So let's, I think where's this? The hospital. Let's stop here real quick. Let's go ahead and just put our lights on just so people see us here. Alright, now what I need to do is practice pulling out a weapon. So 1 and 2. Okay, so that would be our stun gun, and then 1 would be back. So stun gun, and then back. Okay, that's really all we need to do there for that. So we have not needed to arrest anyone so far. Hopefully it stays that way. Well, what do you know? Just as I said before, they are out here. And I'm not even on the way to a call right now, and that just happened. So imagine if I was like full throttle, chasing someone, fleeing from a traffic stop or whatever. Imagine how that would go. So, I'm just gonna go around this way. Further up here. So we are currently on duty right now as the state trooper unit, and I have not gotten any calls this time around. Now last time I know that like it was nighttime and it went into dawn and it was just like really low key at nighttime, and then like around 6-7 in the morning like somebody tries to like steal a car, or around 5 in the morning someone steals a car, and by 6 or 7 somebody tries to restore it. So it kind of just depends on a lot of different things, to be honest. Also what time of the week it is also depends. So today I think today's a Saturday in game, and it's 1 a.m. So like they got really with LSPFR they definitely went into depth and like creating like a very realistic type of like gaming experience, especially with LSPFR. Definitely shout out to the developers of LSPFR. They did a fantastic job with this. Like there's so much to this. Like you can download LSPFR, but then you can download like thousands of different scripts and plugins for LSPFR to make it so much, and they make it so much more realistic too. So no, you cannot just download LSPFR. You need to have like, technically you don't, but like if you really want the experience, you need to have like these scripts and the plugins and stuff like that will make it much more realistic and more fun too as well. Like so, for example, one of the cool things about LSPFR is this. So I'm just gonna go over to the side of it. I guess I can go like right here. So we'll just black out right here just in case somebody decides that they want to speed tonight. and we will catch them speeding.
Citizens report A503 in Harmony.
Okay. So we're just gonna take this call here real fast, and then I'll show that later. But this is another stolen vehicle. The person has just stolen the vehicle.
Assistance needed in Grande Sonora Desert.
Acknowledged.
1 Lincoln 18 to dispatch. One Lincoln 18 to dispatch. We got eyes on the suspect.
I see the perp. We're in pursuit.
Oh my gosh, just scratched the side of my vehicle right there.
Backup needed on Route 68.
Victor 13, currently heading to the location.
This guy is trying to get away. He is trying to get away so bad right now. He does not want to get pulled over at all right now.
Assistance required on Route 68.
Dispatch, we have a visual.
Suspects are now on the freeway.
Oh my god, he almost hit that unit. Oh. 1050. 1050. $10.50 then got out of it real quick. Wow, dude. Dude, I think it's a chick in there too. Like, she's trying to get away like so bad right now. Did she really think I was going? I cut my lights off and she literally slowed down like she lost us. Wow. Dispatch requesting a pit. Why does she keep slowing down? Jeez. I drifted while I was inside of that, like, sand stuff. And, like, all my tires and stuff just, like, are, like, in my back, my rear windows are, like, covered in dust.
10-4, copy that. Is medical aid required?
How am I going to answer that question right now? Literally, how am I going to answer that question? Can someone please comment in chat? I don't know how I'm going to answer that question. Because I don't know what she heard, but that is not what the fuck I just asked her. And that, honestly, is just wild. So, anyway. We need her to stop so we can take her to jail. So, we're just going to go in for a pit maneuver. She's gotta stop, dude. I can't, like, keep up, dude. She's got, like, a fucking bullet. She's got a bullet as a like, a getaway car. Like, how am I gonna stop the bullet? Which, in real life, the bullet is, like a 4GT, I think. At least that's what it is. Dude, she is fighting tooth and nail with me, dude. To get away. Come on, man. I can't believe she's really putting me through all this just to get away from me. Oh my gosh, dude, the unit almost entrapped her. Almost had that, dude. She's really just putting in so much effort to not get caught tonight. Oh my gosh, I'm just destroyed my fucking car. Oh man, dude, she's making it to the fucking city. Let me repair my vehicle first. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, dude, that unit's not playing around. Oh my god! The unit just flipped, dude. My partner just flipped her car and she's still going, bro. I don't know if this is a male or female, but from what it looks like when I pass the window, it looks like a male. I mean a female, it looks like a female. She's in the city now. She needs to get out of that goddamn car. Oh my god, she needs to just give up. I think the car's stolen? No? Sometimes they just give up. I've been in pursuits and LSPFR, GTA 5, and they've just given up sometimes, like, they hit one car and they're just like, oh my god, I'm done. I think I had one guy that, like, he hit one thing and just stopped the car and put his hands up. And we got him out and arrested him. Making a U-turn here. We're off-road now. We're going off-road. Off-road.
all units.
On to the
We've got a code 99 in Pacific Bluff. Units respond code 3.
Dispatch, I'm going to be requesting air support at this time. Suspect is on the beach, traveling upwards of 60 miles an hour.
We've got units requesting helicopter support over Del Perro Beach.
Oh my god, please don't drive. Oh my god. Whoever this is doing like 100 miles an hour through like a private beach neighborhood. They're going to jail for a while. Like, they better get away. They literally better get away. Like, because they're going to go to jail for a very long time. Oh my god, I almost like overturned. Not overturned, but like overspeed. Oversped. I didn't do the turn right there. I don't know why I can't talk today. Oh my gosh, stop lagging. Sometimes, like, what it'll do is it'll, like, kind of, like, pause and then load up the rest of the map that's like, in front of me. Oh, my God. It didn't load in the fucking hole, dude? Dude, if she gets away, I fucking don't... Oh, she's not gonna get away because I got air support now. But, like, honestly, I could fucking care less because she's a pain in the ass, dude. Whoever this... I think it's a female. But this is, like, a true pain in the ass. I'll be honest with you right now, I do not feel like chasing the suspect. Like, I really don't feel like chasing the suspect right now. I just want to arrest so I can get it on screen, me arresting the suspect, and like, oh my god, like, he did us video for and arrested somebody, and like, boom, that's it. That's honestly how I feel right now. Like, this is starting to get, like, annoying. Honestly, if the developers of LSPFR are watching this, like, can you make it to where, like, we, like, have the, in real life, cops always have the upper hand. Don't make it to where like a fucking suspect, like some chick driving some random exotic car can just flee from me for like 3 hours straight. That's not realistic. I'm honestly pissed off right now. Like, I do not feel like chasing this suspect, dude. Like, the game's lagging for one, and for two, like, she's all the way over there. So like, all the time that's gonna take me to get to the goddamn suspect, like, now I have to do this. Oh my god. I just can't have just like one stream. Alright. So she is, that red dot is the suspect. That's my air support. She's literally outran all the backup units that I've called. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do except for literally teleport to them. Which would be, let's put ourselves a little bit ahead. So we're gonna teleport to the suspect. They'll probably be a little bit further, actually. So now what I gotta do is go back into the pause menu and reset that. So teleport to waypoint. Wait a minute. Teleport to waypoint, and then, yep, look how far past. She's going like 100 miles an hour. All right, so teleport. Okay. Okay, so we just teleported to like a little bit closer to the direction that she's heading. So she's over there now, and now she's still the same distance, so we gotta turn. Right there. They put us right there. Let's go. Let's go. That put us right there next to her. Right, basically in front of her. She just drove right under us. They spawned us in air because the last part of the map I was at, it was kind of elevated. So they go off of that same Z-axis. What is it, X, Y, or I guess it's Z. In game, it's Z-axis. It probably wouldn't be Z mathematically, but in game, it's Z. It's a X, Y, and Z axis.
Assistance required in Vespucci.
The suspect on foot.
So I think she just surrendered, guys. I'm not sure. Oh, nope, she's running on foot. Dispatcher, give me some backup. We got suspect running on foot. This is going to be a female between the age of 21 and 45. Skirt, beige, red, hot pink shirt, and brown boots.
Dispatch, we have a visual.
Yep, she's trying to run. She's trying to run away. I knew it was a female. I could tell. We do got air support though, so we should be okay. I think she's surrendering right now. It looks like she just stopped and just turned around. And she's got a firearm. Does she have a gun? Trying to run. Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Okay, I think my partner's got her. No, don't hit her. Stop. Don't do that. Oh, he just pushed her down. He just kind of nudged her. Yep, she's gonna keep going. Taser, taser, taser. I missed. Taser. Oh my god, you did not have to fucking do that. Jesus. Oh my god, did that really just fucking happen? Dispatch, request an EMS.
That's crazy!
Can I get EMS to my location, please? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ambulance. Assistance required in Vespucci.
I tried to shoot her with the taser and I missed. But once they get defensive with an officer like we are, once they get violent, that is grounds for obviously a weapon. I don't want to say deadly force, but like she could have like a taser in her hand that we can't see or something like that. So you never really know with situations like this. She did have her fist balled. We didn't know what was in her hand. So before she could initialize what allegedly is a weapon, like that's like, you know, if her hands are like this and they're down by her side, she's probably not ready to fight. This is a fighting position. Her hands were below her breast. I don't think she was ready to fight. I think she might have had a weapon, but we will search her here in a second. We got EMS on the scene right now doing their thing here. And they're just gonna try to bring her back and, did she make it?
City of Saints? More like City of Dead.
No, she didn't make it. Nope. It was a fatal shot. She didn't make it. That is so terrible. That is so terrible. Let me get my supervisor out here.
Assistance needed in the Spoochie.
That is terrible. That is terrible because honestly, guys, oh my God, was I gonna give her? Let's see, Eva Mayer is deceased. Yep, she did not make it. That is so sad. That's terrible, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to close this road down now. This is gonna be a whole thing now. Where's my car? Where's my unit? It should be like over here somewhere, right? Yeah, there it is. Oh! Oh, they were trying to get around it. I thought they crashed. Jeez, my vehicle is dirty. Our supervisors here.
Backup needed in the Spoochie.
We copy you. On standby.
Okay, the body's over there. We're gonna need to get a coroner. Hey, boss, what's up? So we're gonna need to get a coroner out here because she is definitely deceased. She did not make it. She was shot about 3 times. Obviously, I know that you've gotten your report about that. Obviously, so she did not make it. Unfortunately, her name is Eva Myers. Unfortunately, I'll have to start the paperwork on that. Obviously, everything that I've seen so far. Hey, what's going on, Officer Scott? So they did not make it. I was just going over with boss that she did not make it. She was driving that Bullet over there. That's her vehicle over there. We have yet to search it yet, so we're probably gonna have to get started on that.
How you doing?
Backup needed in the Spoochie. Respond code 3.
Yeah, she didn't make it. She did not make it today. So we'll get a coroner out here. Gosh.
Don't worry, I'll cover you.
Hell, that's awesome at that, though. No, you do not need that. Okay, I gotta go back into my files here and look up this command. So pretty much so far, if you're just now joining, the victim that we were or the suspect rather, definitely not a victim. She stole a vehicle. We don't know the full story yet. She might, this could be like a domestic dispute between her and a partner, and we just don't know yet. We are just now, we got called to allegedly was a stolen vehicle pursuit, and we knew where she was. I merged onto the road that she was on, and I had my lights already on by the time she could see me. As soon as I got on the road, my lights were on, and so she knew that she, probably had the police looking for her. She was about, probably from what I've been told, I made contact with her on the road with lights and sirens activated about 4 minutes after she stole the vehicle. About 4 or 5 minutes after she stole the vehicle. So she's stolen this vehicle. We go on a pursuit all the way from Sandy Shores into Los Angeles. And she did not stop. She struck like 3 or 4 vehicles. She almost totaled a unit. Then her car was flipped over after trying to be pit maneuvered, and she kept going, and she was unable to be stopped, and now here we are. Unfortunately, she did proceed to engage in some type of combat stance with one of our officers. I had my taser pulled, I had less lethal, he had lethal, and when she became combative physically in a stance that resembled her holding a weapon, we fired shots. I missed the taser. He struck lethally with about 4 rounds, and unfortunately, she did not make it after EMS. Obviously she fell down after being struck and was laying there. We called EMS. EMS got there within like 2 or 3 minutes, and she was pronounced dead on scene. So we're gonna go from there. It's gonna have to be a whole investigation. It's gonna be a lot of paperwork. It always is, but unfortunately, that's what we have to do in situations like this. Let me see. So we do not have Stop the Ped. Okay, that is wait, do we? I think we do. We just never installed it. Let's see. We do. I'm almost positive we have. We should have that. Let's see here. Yep, we got it. Stop the Ped 4.9.5.1, which is the new release of Stop the Ped, the newest release. You can go on YouTube to figure out how to download that stuff, where to download it from. I believe actually it's right there on the main page for LSPFR. You just go to downloads and find it there. Okay, so we're not going to use their Rage Native, but we'll go ahead and install it. But in order for it to work, I'd have to restart the game, which I'm not going to do all that right now, because we got an ongoing active case, obviously. So we're not going to do that. Not going to do that as of yet. It's a very sad, unfortunate situation for her. Obviously, it's not good at all. Obviously, we don't like when stuff like this happens, but unfortunately, like, it happens. Like, what can I say? Like, this happens. And it's just about when it does happen that we understand and, keep in mind that at the end of the day, we have a job to do, and that's to keep the area safe. That we're patrolling, and if we get a call for someone who has stolen a vehicle, it doesn't matter whether they're male, female, it's about them making the area unsafe for the public. That is solely what it is about. And I just kind of want to be really careful what I'm saying here, because we got an ongoing investigation, and obviously this is one of the most serious, like, people just don't people don't do LSPFR and people just get killed on it every day. Like, people do random stops and they do drug bust, and they do random stops and someone's driving under the influence and they get a DUI, or they're friendly and get them an Uber home. Like, it's not always about taking people to jail, it's kind of up for us to determine whether that person should go to jail or not, and that's why they say, you know, you should treat officers with respect, because at the end of the day, they're putting their life on the line. You know what I mean? You know, to make sure someone's safe, to make sure your kids get to school safe, and no crazy person comes in with a rifle and tries to shoot them. You know what I mean? They will lay their life on the line so that your kid comes back home from school, eats dinner, takes a shower, and goes to bed. So they do deserve respect. Okay, that's one. Two, I'm not looking at, when I go patrol on LSPFR, or San Andreas, I'm not looking to take somebody to jail and like, yeah, I took him to jail, I'm a cop, or, you know, like, oh, I got my gun, I use my gun, I'm a cop. No, it's to do the good things too. You know, like going to, you know, assist in like a roadblock or something that's not violent. It's not all about, strictly about violence, literally. So what do we have going on here? Yeah, obviously if she survived, she'd be in a lot of trouble, obviously, if she had survived. Yes, that is true. Unfortunately, that is not what happened. Hang on, guys. I am typing to chat right now. Okay, so I just decided to just kind of restart everything because pretty much we're gonna do a better stream if we have like a better plugin, obviously. And I did want to add this, so this will be with Stop the Pet. So basically, it'll be like more interactive. I thought I download because what I do is I installed it. I had to uninstall it. I had to reinstall the whole game actually, and I didn't have LSPFR after that, and I just kind of played the game by itself, and then just added it like a couple days ago, but never played it, and just kind of been setting up things like that for like the last 2 days when I can find the time, and then I just finally added everything tonight or last night, and I was still having issues. Like I had a couple settings and optimizations to do because it still wasn't loading right, and like it would like I would go on duty and it would just straight up crash. And I fixed that and then decided to stream tonight. But I will be right back. So yeah, I've seen a lot of like wild things on LSPFR. I think the wildest thing I've seen was literally let me think here. Cause it's like two wild ass things I've seen on LSPDFR while like patrolling on duty. And this is obviously LSPDFR for GTA 5 that I'm talking about here. I've seen two wild things. Both happened this year too. Yeah, both have happened this year. Basically, the first thing was trying to figure out how it started, because I know how it ended, but I don't remember how it started. It's fucking wild though. Like for a video game to have this shit in it is crazy. What happened, like for a video game to have what happened in it is ridiculous. But basically like it was a girl who was like kidnapped, and like then like we did the investigation and we thought like she died, but turns out she never died, and I ended up seeing the same girl later. We caught the guy who was responsible for like her kidnapping. And then it was another one where like the chick was literally kidnapped, and that's literally ongoing investigation. And I'm trying to think, did we ever find her? Or no, I think it was, let me think. Yeah. I think we ended up finding her like later on. But the first one was like, we found the guy had like a skeleton in his car, in his trunk. Like literally, if you play LSPFR and you do a lot of like, cause what I did was when I first started playing it, I wasn't streaming it. I was just playing LSPFR GTA 5. And the unit that I was like, the department that I was patrolling as was the crime interdiction unit, and whose most of the work that I did was, I think it was unmarked. It was unmarked unit at first. Well, not at first, but like transitioning from San Andreas to GTA 5. Obviously, I have had experience playing LSPDFR. And so like when I made the GTA 5, I was like, I'm straight doing unmarked units and stuff like that, and like more serious stuff like that. And like I did, like if you play LSPDFR GTA 5 and you really do some like interdiction law enforcement, and like you like do a few traffic stops, you'll start to notice that like this shit is so realistic. Like some guy I've seen a guy who had a skull in his trunk, to a chick that had driving through, I think I pulled her over for speeding in like the outer parts of like the rich area on the map, in like Hollywood, Vinewood Hills. And by the time that I pulled her over and initiated a traffic stop, we were like 2 minutes from like this really nice neighborhood, and I pulled her over in the hills, and she had like 2 briefcases of heroin in her car, and it was just her in the car, and she was driving like this convertible, and she had like 2 kilos of heroin in her car, in the briefcase, in the passenger seat, just sitting there driving around Beverly Hills, Hollywood Hills, with 2 briefcases. And I pulled her over, and like I took her to jail. Like, I don't know what she was thinking doing that, like driving around with that stuff. But it's taking forever to load because I'm not like, I don't have that screen up. I'm literally watching myself talk on Streamlabs while the game runs in the background, but I got it set up to where you guys can't see everything on the screen. You can only see me and whatever game is playing. That's why when the game cut off, it just kind of went to like the screen that says like looking for capture. And that's the way I like doing it, so that way it's not like a bunch of like unprofessional streamer stuff going on in my streams and stuff. So, and then I got like a little waiting screen now for you guys, so you guys gotta love me and keep following my Instagram account and like watching my streams after I fucking upload them, not during I upload. Yeah. And then like watching like 3 seconds of like 2 of my YouTube videos, but subscribing and then unsubscribing. Yep, just keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So basically, so I gotta load up LSPFR. So I've seen like quite a bit here with this mod for GTA 5, but those were like the 2 craziest things I've seen. So the first one, she was with like, I think that like I pulled her over. She was hanging out with like some weird group of people, and she was kidnapped. You could tell like they had kidnapped her. I searched the car. She looked very uncomfortable when I pulled the car over. I think I pulled the car over for speeding. And she was very uncomfortable, right? And this is like the first incident. So she was very uncomfortable. I pulled them over for speeding. She was uncomfortable. The guys were like very off-put when I was asking them, because I could notice, like, when I seen the look on her face, I just went straight to these guys and I'm just talking to them, and they're like, their energy is very off-putting, and you could tell something was wrong. I looked their criminal records up; they were terrible, and I looked her up, and she was like almost clean. I think she had like some minor traffic thing with like maybe a speeding ticket that she did pay or something that was closed. Her record was clean. It was clean, and these guys are like, terrible. She's feeling weird. So I like question them. They give me sketchy answers. I search them. I find drugs. I find weapons. I took them to jail. I took her to the department. I called, called transport for them. I took her back to the department with me, and she was taken in for questioning. She wasn't arrested, but she was definitely taken. So it was determined that she was kidnapped. So that was the first incident. That was fucking wild. I'm glad I stopped that car. The second incident was another chick who had... So the second one was we had got a call. So we got the call later on in the second one. It started.
Attention all units. Suspect lost. Citizens report a possible 503 in, Vinewood Hills.
stop the goddamn car!
Officers report 415 in west. Units reported. Assistance required in Vinewood Hills. Dispatch unit from Vinewood Hills.
Copy dispatch, Adam 4 en route.
Hey there. Kiflong! Don't make me kill you, asshole.
What the fuck?
Boys in the pen are gonna love you.
Whenever you're ready.
Hold up! Stay there!
Let's all remain calm.
Ah, crap.
That shook me up. Just get fucked. Damn it. You unenlightened fool.
Poop.
Assistance required in Vinewood Hills. Flatbed. Assistance required in Vinewood Hills.